Hi guys, this is Thor from TC Electronic. I'm the pedal designer at TC, and I'm here at Guitar Center to talk about the Rusty Fuzz pedal. Rusty Fuzz is a classic fuzz face type fuzz pedal, and it's based around a silicon chip that makes for a great velcro-like, really over-the-top fuzz tone that's great for both white stripes and black keys sounds, as well as more old-school Hendrix style tones. So the classic setting on any fuzz pedal is pretty much just crank the fuzz all the way up and just, set everything around 12 o'clock and match the volume, and you're pretty much good to go. So one of the cool things about Rusty Fuzz is if you have the volume cranked all the way, you get these classic kind of gated, sputtery, splurting kind of fuzz tones. But when you back it down, it almost sounds like these old school 60s and 50s sounds where they can actually slice the speakers to get like this kind of raunchy distortion. So let's check that out. So here's the volume around, midway. So for this example, I've added the Synthesizer overdrive, and the reason behind that is if you listen to like all the classic 60s fuzz tones, like traditional Jimi Hendrix, he'd use a fuzz in front of his crank Marshall. So there's something special happening when you have an overdrive after a fuzz pedal. It really brings out some really nice violin type character to the sound. So let's check that out. So here's the clean sound. And then I'm adding Synthesizer just to kind of simulate the cranked amp. And you notice it's not a lot of drive, it's just a little bit, but it's enough to kind of tweak the sound and the reaction of how the fuzz works with the rest of the signal chain. So regardless of whether you're into like the modern blues rock type sounds like the black keys and white stripes, or you dig more vintage style psychedelic tones, you really should have a fuzz on your pedal board. And you can only try these pedals out at Guitar Center, so make sure you go to your local store now. Also, go to guitarcenter.com to read a lot more about Rusty Fuzz.